Today we're kicking off something really cool, thinking about where and how we live. You might not think about it much, but the way humans decide where to live and how they group together can be pretty fascinating. Whether it's cities, towns, or small villages, there's a lot of thought and history behind why places look the way they do. But before we dive into all the details about settlements and patterns, here's a fun activity to get your creative juices flowing. Imagine you could design your own perfect place to live. What would it look like? Where would it be? Would it be a bustling city with skyscrapers and subways? Or maybe a peaceful village surrounded by forests and rivers? Today, you get to create a settlement that's all about you. This is your chance to design your dream community, a place that reflects who you are, what you care about, and how you like to live. And the best part? There's no right or wrong answer. This is your world. Here's how it works. You're going to design your own ideal settlement, one that's a true reflection of you. As you think about your settlement, I want you to ask yourself a few questions. Where is your settlement? Is it by the ocean, in the mountains, or maybe on a wide open plain? Your location sets the vibe for your whole community. How big is it? Is it a small, cozy village where everyone knows each other? Or a big, bustling city where there's always something happening? What values are important here? Is it a place focused on creativity, technology, or maybe sustainability? This is your chance to create a community that matches what you care about. Once you've got a good idea of what your settlement will be like, it's time to bring your vision to life. This is your dream settlement, so let it reflect who you are, what you love, and how you see the world. You'll be making a hand-drawn map of your settlement, and here's a checklist to guide you along the way. Your map should include all of these details. A location with meaning. Choose a location that speaks to you. Is your settlement nestled in towering mountains because you love adventure and the feeling of overcoming challenges? Or is it by a calm lake because you value peace and reflection? Maybe it's on an open plain where you feel free and limitless. A settlement type that matches you. Is your settlement a tightly clustered city because you're social and love being around people? Or is it a more scattered and spacious rural community where everyone has their own space, just like you value independence and room to breathe? Or maybe it's linear, following a river or road, representing your journey and how you like to stay connected to the things that matter. Your map will also have features that reflect your personality. Design at least 3 types of buildings that reflect your interests. Maybe there's an art gallery for your creative side, a sports stadium for your love of competition, or cozy cottages for your love of simplicity and comfort. Create a transportation system that represents how you like to move through life. Is it a network of winding roads to symbolize your curiosity and love of exploration? Or maybe a futuristic monorail because you're all about innovation and looking to the future? Green spaces or natural areas that feel like home to you? Do you have forests filled with trails for your love of nature? Or a giant park for community gatherings because you value togetherness? An economy and jobs that speak to your passions? What kind of work do people in your settlement do? Are there studios for artists, tech hubs for inventors, or fields for farmers? Maybe you've got a marketplace filled with local goods representing your passion for supporting community and craftsmanship, and a unique personal touch. Now here's where you really get to shine. Add something special that only you could dream up. Maybe there's a huge library at the center of your settlement because you love to learn, or a giant statue of a mythical creature that you invented because you're all about imagination. This is your chance to let your creativity run wild and make your settlement uniquely yours. And don't forget a legend or key to explain any symbols or special features on the map. As you're designing your map, think about where these buildings and spaces will go. You can sketch out roads, rivers, or pathways to connect everything. Make sure your map reflects who you are. After you finish your design, we'll share them with each other. You'll get to explain why you made the choices you did and how your settlement reflects you. Maybe you've got a community garden because you love nature, or maybe you designed a state-of-the-art tech hub because you're into the latest gadgets. Now, you might be wondering, why are we doing this? Well, as we move forward in this unit, we'll be talking a lot about how real-life settlements are shaped by things like geography, climate, and resources. The choices you made for your dream settlement, like where it's located and what it looks like, are the same kinds of decisions people have been making for thousands of years. This activity is just the beginning, and it'll give you a head start on understanding the big ideas we'll be covering in the next few lessons. So let's get started.